Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Shiny Blue Eyes with 767 rating versus IG Nerd Gaming Inc. with 826 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. We're going to see a tie, and then Shiny Blue Eyes is going to win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so he's going to get to decide 40 versus 42. And he's going to choose to go first. Opening hand is Nian, Chuchi, Gigi, Lulu, and Talons. So this is good. It's not like super insane, but I mean, he's got like a normal, multiple virtual worlds, talent. This is insane. Like, this is exactly what you want if you're him. And then he has Field Spell, Herald of Orange Light, Zeta, Ruler, and Alpha. A lot of people have cut this, but some people are still on it. I think this card's interesting. Oh, why is he playing 42? Huh. I wonder why. Guess we won't know unless if he uses like Desires and banishes his deck or something. It's gonna normal and then Lulu effect, Chain Orange Light. Talons to look at hand. He's gonna put back the Field Spell and then GG effect. That's really just game. He's going to add Xinglong, discard Chuchi, Roshi, bring himself out, bring back out Lulu, and then go for Coral Dragon, and then go for Croc. He's going to get 2 draws City and Desires. Wow. Those are like the best draws you could get. Chuchi to up the level, go into VFD, and then activate City, bring out Chuchi, and then Desires. Then we'll get to see what cards he banished. Draws Desires and Kieran. Not, like, you don't want to draw Desires off Desires, but it doesn't really matter. People, like, always complained about that. Like, oh, I drew Desires off Desires, but, like, it was still an upstart Goblin then, which isn't bad. Then end phase, add back Lulu with Gigi, then pass turn, draw Orange Light, VFD effect, call Light, and he's going to admit defeat. Now, moving on to the next game, we're going to see Drytron go first. Opening hand is Nian, Ash, City, Italy, Nian. 1 going second card. This kind of works as like a going second card because like it's Xinglong, which is a negate. Italy as an extender is good, but it has no like virtual world hand effects. And then he has Eva, Draconoids, Prep, Zeta, and Maju. So he has combo. He doesn't have a way to beat Droll, so he's lucky he didn't open it. He's going to activate Prep. He's going to chain Ash on the Prep. And then summon Maju, effect, add Ben 10. And like, this is just like nice. Because he still just has Ben 10. Has a way to the Rituals spell. Can put another Drytron name on board with that Zeta. Yeah, summon out and then search Ritual Spell, Ben 10 effect. It's going to let him add Orange Light and then make Union Carrier, effect equip Dawn Knight. I don't know why people are still playing this. Like, I understand why some people like the Vanity's Ruler. Like, if you explain it to them, most people will just cut Ruler, like, right away. But this card, like, it just doesn't do anything. I don't know, it's like a decent card, but I feel like I'd just rather go for like Natasha if I'm trying to, go for game with it. If I'm trying to set up negates, I'm probably just never going for this because then you have to like banish Drytrons. Activate, Tribute, bring out Ben 10, and then Dawn Knight effect, send Alpha. Alpha effect, bring itself out, and then he's going to search for Ultimateness, and then Ben 10 effect, search for Ben 10. So he's going to end on Ultimateness, which is good. I think this is like what you should always be trying to end on. Because if you're going for Ruler, you don't get to like Maju, which makes it harder to combo through hand traps. I think that's like a big thing. And then ending on this is just better now. Yeah, like Ruler loses to like Crackdown, which every trap deck plays now. Or they might switch because Ruler's being taken out. But like Ruler just loses to like trap cards. No reason to do that. Bring out Ultimateness. And also this doesn't lose to like City Xinglong. Bring out Link Karibo, pass turn. And I know you could like add Lancia, But adding Lancia is so bad. I'd rather have this hand every time, like a Ben 10 for follow-up, Orange Light, Eva, multiple interruptions if this gets negated. If this doesn't get negated, then he just has, 5 negates. Draws Gamma. It's going to activate City, and then Chain Herald Effect, Chain Gamma, and then Chain Herald Effect again. Eva effect, that's going to let him add Angel, and then Orange Light. Activate E-Telly, Herald Negate, normal summon Nian, tech Link Kuribo, effect of that. I mean, that's game. Like, even if he didn't have, like, anything in hand, like, you can just get rid of this to combo. It's going to Alpha effect, bring itself out, and then we're going to see Virtual World admit defeat. And now moving on to Game 3, we're going to see Virtual World go first. Opening hand is Droll, Gamma, Desires, Qinglong, GG. Not bad. Opening Droll when going first against Drytron is too good, actually. And then he has Ritual Spell, Orange Light, Prep, Ben 10, Eva. Hey, opens up Orange Light Eva in 42. That's something. It's really good to open Orange Light Eva. It's like the best fairy to discard. And then activate Desires. It's going to banish 10. And then draws Roshi Kirin. Oh, 2 Virtual World names off Desires. That's nice. Doesn't banish anything bad there. So he's doing good. Activate Qinglong. And then Kirin effect, I believe, is what he used there. Yeah, he's going to send 2. Send Chuchi and Nian. And then bring itself out, activate GG effect. On Kirin, he's going to chain Orange Light to negate, which I guess is fair because that would be his Qinglong. And if he lets GG go through, then Nian gets to come back. And like from what the opponent just knows, like what would he be able to go into? It's like a 6, you can make a Synchro 9. I guess you can make a couple different things there. And then he's going to get Eva to add Orange Light, and now has another Orange Light interruption. Activate Roshi effect, Orange Light negate. And then pass turn. Draws Purple Light. I really don't get why people are on this card. It has no effect. Like, if you're playing against Mirror Match, card has no effect. Just a level 2 fairy to add off Eva. If you play versus Virtual World, almost has no effect. Now, Infernoble, no effect. Like, yeah, if you're playing against Eldlish, this card has an effect. But if you're playing versus Eldlish, Natasha has an effect too. Or you can just, like, extra deck. There's so many ways to beat trap decks. I don't think you really need cards like this. It doesn't even stop, like, the most important traps that you want to stop, like Strike on the Herald of Ultimateness, or Schism when they have Meltdown up. Activate Prep. That's going to search for Ben 10. And then drops Droll, but he was just passing anyways, so that's perfect for him. I wonder if he dropped Droll, like, he sent it and then just instantly ended turn. Yeah. I do the same thing sometimes, just like instantly end turn. He's gonna summon Lulu. Oh, that's an insane top deck. Was there a reason to summon and not use hand effect? I guess it plays around like the 3rd Orange Light, but then they're discarding Ben 10. And I guess this works. Just like normal summon, bring back Chuchi effect, make a 6, make M7, and then effect, add back Droll. Yeah, this definitely could have just been played better. Like, 100%. Why would you ever normal Lulu there? Like, let's say they did have Orange Light. You didn't use Lulu effect, so they're not going to Orange Light it, obviously, because they can't. They would Orange Light M7, and that leaves you in, like, the same spot, with just no interruptions for the opponent's turn. Yeah, this was played horribly. He's just getting... I don't even know. Like he could have went for VFD if he wanted. Could have done different things. Pass turn, draw delta. That's a good draw. Needed a Drytron name. He's gonna discard Ben 10, bring it out, reveal draw. What? Okay, so he chooses to just want his Ben 10 search. Doesn't want to go for the random draw, but what does Ben 10 get here? Is he gonna grab? I don't even know. Like at this point, I think you're just like losing no matter what you do. Yeah, grab Natasha. I guess that's not bad. So you can like tribute, bring out Natasha, but he's gonna chain Zeus. Let's say he didn't chain this. He gets to like bring out Natasha. Yeah, I mean he'd wipe the board because he'd just like crash and then steal. So it actually wouldn't have been a bad turn. This is actually pretty nice, but he's gonna Zeus effect there, knows when to do it, and that gets the Qinglong engrave. He's gonna set purple light, pass turn, draw Chuchi, and then Qinglong effect to add Lulu, and then discard Gamma, normal summon Nian effect. Overlay for Break Sword, set, and then Break Sword pop purple. This is a really weird game. I like this play there at the end with Natasha though. It would have worked out pretty well, but like the Zeus, like there was really just no winning there. Like he wasn't gonna win that. The virtual world player did mess. I still don't know why he normal summoned Lulu. Like it had to have been the third orange light in hand, and then they would have just used it on M7 to stop draw, and then you'd be in a worse position than you'd have been in if you would have just Lulu'd effect. So I think that was like a really, 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 really bad turn. So like it like you can go back and look at your replays, and even if you win, like you can notice mistakes. I think it's good to like always look back at your replays. Not like every replay, because some replays you just like 2-0, it doesn't matter. But like if the game is like very back and forth, I guess kind of like this one was. I guess it's like the most back and forth really Drytron and Virtual World get with each other. Like I'd probably just like look back at this and made sure I made like every move right. See if I could like improve right here. But see how long the match was. The match was 22 minutes long. Not bad. It's like very quick. 22 minutes is nice. So that was scared of third orange light. That's why I normal Lulu. But then you M7 effect, which would have been hit with orange light, and then you would have been left with Lulu on board instead of Kieran, which is just, like the same thing. You're just ending with nothing. Natasha would have won it. I guess yeah, I mean, it would have been very good if that would have went through. So I know, went for the M7 play. The M7 play didn't help you play through hand traps. Using Lulu effect would have helped you play through hand traps. Like, you could have just done anything there. I mean, you had, what do you even have? You had, like, Kieran on board, Nian engraved, and was using a Lulu effect. If you would have, like, targeted that. Yeah, I mean, he probably could, like, double VFD had to be there somewhere, I don't remember exactly what he had. But I'd be surprised if he didn't have, like, a double VFD somehow with that hand. Or at least it's, like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, he's scared of third orange light, but then uses M7. It's like he's going to get hit on that, which would just make it worse. I don't know. That's going to be it for the replay, though. I want to show off, first of all, like people in the comments have been like, oh, there's a lot of Drytron and Virtual World on the channel. Well, that's because, like, they're the best two decks. So, like, you're going to see the best two decks very often on the channel. That's the goal. I don't want to show off, like, just, like, rogue decks that you'd never actually see do good. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Just, like, some, like, really, really bad decks. I can't, like, think of any right now. Guru. Nah, that's one. Like Guru, like if you send me Guru replays, like the replay has to be insane. I mean, like it literally has to be like you guys were both on 0 cards, top deck extravagance. They asked you, they top deck extravagance. You asked them, like wildness. It can't just be like, oh, set back row, pass, next game. Because, you know, I'd rather just watch this because this is actually meta and you guys will play against stuff like this. So you need to know how to play versus stuff like this. You need to know how to play the deck. Because if you were to enter a tourney, I mean, you're pretty much forced to play one of these 2 decks. Every other deck is extremely bad compared to these. Well, not every deck. You know, Inferno Blue is not completely horrible. I just think like Combo is so much better right now. Combo can do like everything that the trap decks can do. Like both of these decks put up Zeus with like more protection than Zeus do, which is crazy. Like Zeus normal summon, they get popped by anything, they lose. Like Drytron, whenever there's 2 level 1s on board, they force you to pop, or they can go into like Assembled. This deck, they have Fortune Tune, which can force. I just think trap decks have no like advantage. They're just really bad right now, especially like side deck wise too. Like after I side deck, I have so many auto wins versus trap decks. But alright, that's gonna be it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. The DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.